Tell you what, the come down is real. The eBay reseller summit was absolutely class, just full of really positive, like-minded people, really make you feel part of the community. And it was such a buzz, right? You kind of didn't want to leave. Sign of a good event, right? But there's been loads of messages flying around Instagram, loads of pictures, and it's just great to relive different parts of the day. I met up with some great people, some of you guys as well, and it was just a really special event. But back to reality now. Just finished a day's work, picked my orders that I've sold today, a couple of monster trucks, and that there is a model plane kit. They've gone for about 40 quid all in. And then this Textra dog here, he's gone for 30 quid. One thing the summit did do is give me that buzz and that excitement about reselling again. I want to list on eBay. I've not listed anything on eBay for about a week. I want to grow my business. I want to do more on YouTube. But today, I fancy going to the charity shops and finding a bit more stock. I'm going to go and find the bone and the instructions for this dude. See you in the shops. It is absolutely soaking. No way have you found a Jellycat. You wanted to be called the Jellycat Guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
You are definitely the Jellycat Guy. Look at that. It's like a sheep has had an accident with a hair dye, isn't it? Tagged, only £1. Brilliant find. Well done you, that is a brilliant find.
I'm the Jellycat Guy.
Yes, you are. This is a cool little charity shop, this one. It's called the Ethical Boutique. Check that out. Not many people know about this one because it doesn't look like a charity shop, and they really have to advertise. We are a charity shop. Let's go in and have a look. After you. Check these out. These are what I found in that shop. They are a pair of UK size 5 Saucony shoes. Now I've sold this brand before, but they were really sporty, you know, like gym running type shoes. These are more kind of practical fashiony type shoes. Thing is, size 5 and they were only a £5. Sold at the sporty ones for 20 to 30 quid, something like that. So I thought I'd take a punt on them. A little bit rough and worn around the edges, but hopefully the brand should carry them through. Are you happy?
Yeah. I'm definitely happy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The day already. He's calling it. We've only been to 2 charity shops and he's calling finding the day. You know what? I think he might actually be right. So those Jellycat sheep, they're called sugar sheep. They come in lots of different colours. The last orange one sold for about 20. The pink one sold for about 20. And they were pre-owned. The one he's pulled out the box there, it's got the tags on it. It's got to be worth more than the pre-owned ones. The tag, you can put a bit of a premium on it. Find of the day already? Maybe. What's that there? Oh, they look like an old school Mario game, something like that. Boss Monster. Dungeon building card game, tenner. Sold's on that. 15, 18, little expansion pack there. Won't be picking them up, but it's encouraging. They might have had some decent stuff donated. And I'm going to give these 3 a punt as well. Now, I found out about Pusheen off of Connor the Welsh Poker Picker just through one of the trades. I'd never heard of it before. They're by Gund. See Gund there? And some of them can go really, really well. Only £1 each. I would bundle these up, sell them as a 3 key rings. That's one as well, isn't it? Yeah, Pusheen there.
Pusheen.
We'll give them a crack.
There's all of them.
Hey, Epic.
Pusheen and
PlayStation 2. Star Wars Battlefront. Manual. Game. Oh, 4 quid. 4 quid. I was going to say it's probably worth about a £5 plus postage. Shame. I thought they'd be doing them for like £1 each. That's what they usually do in here, but no. Oh, what's that one? 3 quid. They've started pricing games up individually now. Stop it. This is ridiculous. Jellycat Guy strikes again. Who's that?
Jellycat.
Is it? How do you know?
Okay.
You've got one like this back home, but you got a different colour one. Yours one is brown, isn't it? Thing is, this one you see, it's got the label missing, but that's definitely the same as the one back home, isn't it? How much is it? £1? That's 2 Jellycats you found today. You happy? What a beautiful pair of shoes. Look at him. They're by churches. I've never found any churches before. But looking at sold listings, these can go for crazy money. That's size 9? Size 9M? If they're size 9, great size. Oh, they're beautiful. You can just see how well made they are. Great finish. Love the colour. How much are they? Before we get too carried away. £8. I'm giving them a punt for £8 for sure. These are some of my favourite eBay sales from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Check some of these out. First up, we've got a Marvel Lego set. A nice, fun to build, well constructed Jeep. Tons of minifigures. Got the instructions. £25 all in that went for. I was really surprised to find this edition of Monopoly in Cardiff. Gateshead and Newcastle edition. Always keep an eye out for the niche editions. Search them up, eBay solds. That's gone for £25 all in as well. 2 of my favourite Thomas the Tank trains to look out for. Doesn't matter what type of train it is, wooden, take and play, Trackmaster. Connor and Caitlin are ones to look out for. I've got the tenders and I've got the carriages. These are tested and working. £45 all in for 2 Trackmaster trains. And my favourite sale, mainly because I finally got shifted of them. They're getting out the garage. Remember that Technics stack set I bought? This is the last pieces to sell. 2 whopping speakers. They're heavy, they're bulky, they've taken up a lot of room. They've only taken 3 to 4 months to sell, but I took an offer to get them shifted. I need to clear some space ready for when boot sale season comes in. £65 all in for them. It's going to be a bit of a test for me to pack. I don't usually sell big or heavy items like this, but I'll give it a good crack. Death row up here. Look at that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Anyone else remember this? Tycho Magna Doodle. I mean, there's been so many variations of this since. But I don't know why. Was it like an advert on the telly? Deluxe set was £4. Now put it down to £3. Should come with some background, some stickers. Let's see if it's all in there. Hang on. The little eraser works. There are a few black spots on there. It's got one little bit there. Got the stencil. Couple of little stencils. Couple of background. Obviously not 100% complete. But for £3, it's boxed. Let's get it. I always say, kids need football boots for school, don't they? Adidas Predators, Moldies, size 2, £3.50. Gotta get it. All black, they're gonna fly out. Perfect for school, aren't they? And they got a few in here. I'm gonna skip on the Astros. Another pair of Moldies. These aren't Predators. £3.50 again, size 2. Gotta get them, haven't you? Gotta get them. About these yellow ones. Condition's pretty solid. £3.50, size 13.5. Let's get them. Oh my gosh. What on earth have you got there? What have you done with my boy? This, you know, is a decent find. £4. Is it the voice changer? It is the voice changer. Now the one I've sold of these before, this top bit was open and you can see like a brain. That one went really well. I will check solds on this. Now Doctor Who isn't on the telly at the minute, so I don't know how popular this will be right now. That could be a lovely little find.
Daddy, we're gonna buy this.
What do you reckon? Should we get it?
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Have a look at that down there. That's 1 in 18 scale Ferrari F50. Got a few pamphlets, a little certificate with it for a tenner. I might get it out just to see what make it is. Looks like it comes with a nice little display plinth. Looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? Looks pretty delicate. It's got all the wing mirrors on it, stuff like that, easily going to snap off. Gear sticks all in there. I mean, looking at solds, they'd be going 15 to 18 on bids if it was one of the Baraggio ones. With all the pamphlets, I'd aim for higher than that. I just want to get it. I like the look of it. It's going to like display nice anyway, even during storage. So a couple of other finds today that I didn't capture on camera. This Sony CyberShot digital camera, 12.1 pixel, doesn't have a battery in it, so I've got no way of testing it, but it was only £6. In two minds whether I'm going to bother sourcing a battery. I'll have to have a look at solds. I might just sell it for spares and repairs, untested. My find of the day now. Batman the Cult graphic novel. Really hard to come by, this one. I did pay £10 for it, but looking at solds, you're struggling to find this any cheaper than 20 quid online. Price wise, you might think that's a bit steep for a charity shop. You're not going to be attracting just the impulse buyers, but for a collector or someone who's interested in Batman, that's pretty well priced, and it's a way of me reading this for cheap. That'll be going in the personal collection.
And the Swamp Thing.
And the Swamp Thing. This one, we did buy this to resell. It was only £3, that one. Solds on this one are about 20 quid. Swamp Thing, not a comic I've really looked into too much. I will give this a read before we sell. It does look pretty strange. And then shout out Matt the Tank, who I met up at the Reseller Summit. He actually bought me some G1 Transformers. Now, these are broken or missing pieces. Doesn't matter. These will go in the collection. They've got the eye appeal. And they're just brilliant. Look at that Grimlock there. And also shout out Matt from Project Games. He's changing the focus of his business. Shifting totally onto cards. So he's having to clear out of all of his death pile, and he brought down this huge box of toys. In here we have got some old Mighty Max play sets. We have got Power Ranger Dino Charge. We have got Star Wars Blade Builders. Ready? Spider-Man. Got to get down the bottom of this box and really have a good look on it. Not again. Spice Girls sealed mug. Spice Girls are coming back onto the channel. So Project and the Tank, thanks ever so much for these, really kind of you. It's been a busy weekend on eBay. Here's a few of my favourite sales. Firstly, Build-A-Bear Minnie Mouse. Usually I steer clear of Mickey and Minnie Mouse teddies, but I'd never seen a Build-A-Bear one, and there aren't too many of these listed up on eBay. This has been listed for about 3 weeks, sold for 25 quid all in. Bit more of me, this one. 30 die-cast Thomas the Tank trains and carriages. Condition is shocking, wasn't worth selling them off individually, bundled them together. Those 30 are gone for 30 quid all in. Hey Jigsaw Puzzles, keep an eye out for that logo there. 2,000 piecer. I haven't done this one, but the lady told me it was complete, and she looked like the type of lady that would complete a jigsaw. It's all bagged up, all sellotaped back in. It's got the original poster. That's gone for 30 quid all in as well. I quite like this board game, Wildlife Adventure. Bit complicated for us to play with the family. It's a bit grown up for my young boys. Like the concept of it. Oh, that's gone for 16 quid all in. And then there were a few other odds and ends in the mix as well. I sent the wrong game. I didn't actually sell the wildlife game. This was the one that I should have posted. Journey Through Europe. It's Ravensburg. Is it? Yeah, it's Ravensburg. It's got a yellow box. Sunday night I was just shattered and I made a mistake. The buyer has not been aggressive, been a little bit shirty, thinking that I'm out to scam them. Obviously I'm not. I've messaged them. I am going to send this to them. I said that they can keep the other game as a gesture of goodwill, really. I'm not going to be out of pocket because I haven't paid much for either game. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen, don't they? So yeah, hopefully that's corrected. Oh, it's just frustrating though, isn't it? Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Shout out to Brian, first commenter on the last 2 videos. Let's see if he can make it a hat trick. I fancy going out and just blowing off some steam. I'm going to head down and play some football now with my team. Catch up with you in the next one. Hold that. Crossbar. Call it now, crossbar.
Yeah, you've called it. You've got me to record it.
Did you record it? First effort, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Without a doubt. No warm up. It's good. Oh, I thought the bounce was